What is going on, guys? It's FxRaNdOm and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft. We are in episode 2, and as you can see, stuff's happened off camera. I've been busy. I've been doing a bit of things. I've sort of got a little base together. I've added a square around it and made a floor which looks nice. I did caving, and you can see that I've got these things, and for those who don't know, this is part of Tinker's construct, and you get these little concentrated essence berries, and the essence, if you look at my XP bar, when I right click, it goes up. So they're pretty much just like little XP orbs. But I've moved things over. I've got a bed now, so I can set my spawn, which is good. I've got my chest, which I'll just rifle through quickly. So I've got my wood, books, and some my equipment. I've got lots of blocks. We'll get into that in a sec. We've got all the ores, which most of it isn't actually cooked up, which I will show you why. And we've got all the mob blocks and the saplings and the vegetation type thing. But today I want to do what we didn't do last episode, which is create the smelter. So if I show you, I'm not sure that is down there. If I show you what we're going to do, you're going to need these items. You don't need as much as this. You can have a bit less, but I do like to have quite a big smelter. So these items you're going to need. You're going to want to place the clay in to make clay blocks, like so. So now we have 64 clay blocks. You can have the clay blocks in the top left hand corner, gravel like so, and sand like so. And that's going to make 8 grout. That's one of those, so we're going to have 8 stacks of grout. It will probably lag here. Yeah, so we now have 8 stacks of grout, which is a lot. So let's make some smelting things. What are they called? Furnaces. That's the one. I'm going to take this down, and we're going to place them over here. That is 8 long, like so. Excellent. And we're just going to place them over here, like so. You guys might have noticed that it's a little less laggy than before. I mean, it still is. There is still lag, but it did pick up a bit. If I do change my settings so it does pick up a bit even more, we'll just move it down to tiny for now because we're not actually adventuring, which is good. So let's place all this in here, and then we can, while that's cooking, we can look into starting thermal expansion, because we need to start making some machines and doing some good stuff like that. The good thing about Tinker's construct is also if you put in an iron ore, so one of these, you're going to get 2 out of 2 ingots. So one of these is equivalent to 2 ingots, which is really good. But so if I press O, I've only got 3 pages. That's because if I go to mods and scroll down, I've just highlighted thermal expansion. If I was to right click, there's none of it. If I was to left click, there's just thermal expansion, which is good. So now what we can do is we can look into making, we need a survivalist generator. It's not in there. Oh no, wait, we're going to need to go back to mods. Okay, we highlighted them all again, so should come up, fingers crossed. Yeah, okay, so we've got the survivalist generator here. This is one of the best early game things you can possibly get. So what we're going to need is we're going to need some of this. We're actually going to have to cook up a bit of it, so I'm going to cook up 16 for now. So let's we're actually going to need some more cobble, because I don't actually have any, so I cooked the last of it up into stone. This is literally just an area. This is the mine, which I've just made it into a little area, and it's where I've dug out a bit of marble, and I've dug out cobblestone, like you can see. So we have 8 already. Awesome. So if we go up, we can make another one of these, and let's place that down here and place that like so. Okay, so we're gonna use about two survivalist generators. So we're gonna need 2 more furnaces and 6 more cobble, which is easily doable. So let's just take all this out. So that's 16 plus 6 is 22. Right, we have how many here? We have 21 and 22. Awesome. So hopefully that's enough of that. So let's make the 2 furnaces here, and let's go to this crafting table because we can leave stuff in. And is that right? Yeah, that is right. And we can place 2 like so. Now we can actually, we're going to need even more. I didn't anticipate on how many we needed, which is annoying. We need some more cobblestone. So we need, for these pistons, we need 8 more cobblestone in total. I think there is buildcraft in this, which allows you to create turtles, and turtles are one of the funniest things ever. We can try and get into that a bit later. Let's just quickly see if we can. Hopefully there is. Yeah, there's turtles here. These are basically mining turtles, killing turtles, melee turtles, digging turtles, feeding turtles, and they do stuff for you basically. They're like your little slaves. They're really good. So we need 2 here, 2 here, and the last 2. Awesome. Okay, let's get some more of that. Awesome, and let's put that there and that there. So now we have our 2 survivalist generators. Now what we're going to need is a leadstone one of these. So we're going to need the leadstone frame first. So we're going to need some, there's a lot of cooking involved in this. We're going to need 4 of these and 4 of these, and to make that we need copper and electrum, which is doable. Awesome. So let's take that, and we'll just cook that up for now with that, and then we grab one of these in a sec. Right, and let's leave it for one more, and then we'll put the coal in. Okay, so this here is something, I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's inventory tweaks, that's the one. And it basically allows you to sort. It's basically a sorting mod. It allows you to sort things. So default sorting columns and sorting rows, which is really good because it's really useful, and it's a quick way of sorting, which is good. Right, so this should be done. Now let's shove that in there, and let's take this out and that, and oh, taking damage. Right, we just need to wait for this to hurry up. While we wait, we can place that in. So we're gonna need 6 more of that, and let's place that, and we can put that in there. We can put, I think it's in the corners. That is, yeah, it's in the corners. Okay, and let's take this last one. Ta-da! Let's just take the essence. No point saving them up because we don't really lose XP when we die. for some reason, because you get gravestones. So now the next thing is to get this copper and electrum, and electrum, you need electrum blend, which is gold dust and silver dust. So by doing that, we're going to need a I think it's not a rolling machine, is it? No, it's a rolling machine, but it's a grinder, I believe. Grindstone, quartz grindstone, is that the one? I think so, yeah. So I think this is the one we're going to need. So we're going to need cobblestone, stone, wood gear, stone. So that's easily, well, I keep saying easily doable. We've got that all. We've got 3 there. Oh, there's a guy there. Let's sleep. No, can't sleep because there's monsters, obviously. It's quite hard to do on camera. I'm losing my train of thought, and it's not very good with the lag. For some reason, like I said, I lag a lot more when I'm recording. My frames decide to go down. What am I working at? I'm at like 10 FPS, which is absolutely awful. And when I'm not recording, I get like 200, which is the weirdest thing ever. But let's continue. I think that's right. Yeah. And we need 1 more there. And then we need a wooden gear, which is sticks into make a wood gear. So I hope this is what we're needing. Quartz grindstone, it might just be for quartz, who knows. So let's just place it there. No, this is the right one we need. Okay, awesome. So we need a I think it's a nook. No, I think I know how to make it anyway. We need one of these. Yeah, one of these. A wooden crank, that's the one. And so we need our, what was it to make electrum? The thing that I'm doing now is another way to make another way to double your ores, which is good. So gold and silver. So we have silver here, and we have gold here. So let's place them in here, and let's put the crank in, and let's just start right clicking. And basically what it will do is it just like turn it round, and it will double yours, and it should stop turning when it's all done, fingers crossed. So if we look in, that the gold dust is already done and the silver dust is doing it now, and it should stop turning when it's done, and it is done. Awesome. So now what we do is we just place it into our crafting thing, and we've got our electrum blend. Oh, guy's shooting us, not good. And we can just shove that in there, and that should be done. And now we can get the copper. We can actually, for this we can just double it, save the efficiency, which is good. So let's just right click that to get this all done. There are lots of methods to like double your ores. There's pulverizers, which is probably the best. The Tinker's Construct, which is quite good, but it's quite time consuming. Like this one's quite time consuming as well, which isn't good. But right, so let's get that out. Let's get a coal because it's a lot better. Let's get that, and what's it doing that? Let's get that in. Let's get that back, and let's do that. Okay, so now we need this in there, and we need our redstone to make the coil, like so. Awesome. And now we have our electrum coil, so we can shove all this back in here because we don't actually need that anymore. And let's eat, and we just wait for this last copper to cook up, and we should be pretty much there. And let's go 1, 2, 3. And last one is leadstone energy cell. So we have a supply of energy now. Let's get this going. Let's go down here. This is where I want to have my machines. I'll probably move it in the future. But let's place that there, and let's place that there. And now what we do is you place coal in each of these survivalist generators, and it should start powering this up really slowly. It's not like the best way of getting energy, but it's the cheapest way, and it's probably the most efficient early game. So this will start going up, and this also has a really high storage. This has storage of 400,000 RF, so that's fairly decent for start game, and this is another 100 RF, so we have 600 RF storage for energy, which is really good early game. So we now have that, so let's look into this, which is done. Awesome. So let's collect all our seed bricks, and we're on our last one. Awesome. Okay, so let's just shove this in there, and that in there. Awesome. So let's start making this, shall we? This is what we've been waiting for. So we're going to start off with this. This is the smelting controller. This is like the most important thing you need to make it. And we also have the Mighty Smelter book, which I can show you. It has, you know, recipes of stuff like so. It tells you everything that you're going to need important to what you want, which we're going to ignore because I've done this before, and I'll just show you the easy way of doing it. So we're going to need, still trying to get familiar with my books, so we need one. Let's just cook up 32, shall we? Let's place that in there. We're going to need glass. You're also going to need glass for this. Not a lot there. So let's just cook that up. Let's take the copper out and place it up in here. So you're going to need the smeltery drain controller. Then, like I said, you're going to need smeltery drains. This is what is going to come out of your. This is what's going to take out of the smeltery and place into the casting tables. And you're also going to need these things. I'm not sure what they're called. The drain facet. This is what connects to the drain. You're going to need you need one of these, but I'm going to use two for now. And you're going to need one of these tables. So you get the tables and you have the basins. Basins will make full blocks, and tables is what you can make these out of. Make these like iron and stuff like that. So now let's make this, which is one of the other important things. This is a tank. This is where you're going to put the lava. That's your power source. And now let's just make the seared bricks. These is the blocks that you're going to use to make it. Is there anything else that I'm going to need? Yes. Let's just wait for these last ones to cook up. This is what I'm doing now. Is optional. It's just a way of allowing me to look into the smeltery. Let's take that. Let's get that, and it's just a nice way of looking into smeltery. It's basically a window. So now we're gonna make the rest of these seared. I'm gonna keep some left over just in case we need them for the future. So let's place them here. Okay, so now we need a place to put these, and I've chosen just to whack it down here. So let's break this, and the last one. Okay, awesome. Right, so I'm gonna break this block. Actually, no, we're gonna keep these blocks. is quite important. So we're going to start placing blocks. The smeltery is a 3x3. 3x3 is obviously optional. You don't have to have it like that, but 3x3 is probably the most efficient way. So we're gonna get the blocks like so. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to fill in the corners. The corners aren't actually needed. Okay, so once you've got that built up, let's take these out. Okay, and let's place some in the corners here. Okay, and now we're just going to take these out. I've not really explained this well, but I hope you're able to understand it by seeing it. So now we've sort of got this shape. I'm going to dig down a bit. Just trying to figure out how many. Yeah, okay, we've got enough. So let's place in the most important thing, which is the smelter controller. I like to place this in the middle at the front so you can access it. This is where you can see what's been smelted, basically. So now we're going to place in the seared tank. This is where you're going to put in your lava. You can right click it and it'll go in. And we're just going to place an extra block here. Then we can place extra blocks along here, like so, and on top. Ta-da! Okay, now this area is optional. I'm just going to place the smeltery drain like so and so. You want it so this hole is actually like facing outwards. Then you're going to right click the faucets onto the holes, and it should look like this. And then you can just place your tables like so, and then your basins wherever you want. I'm just going to put them there for now. When I need to use the basin, I'll just swap it out. So I'll break it like so. Now we're going to go in. I'm just going to place blocks on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to place the glass like so. You're going to have to shift click it and like so. Now you can probably see that it's not working, obviously. That's because we need to put the floor in, but because I've got tons of extra blocks, I'm going to also make it a bit deeper. So I'm going to 6, 12, 24 plus 9 is we'll go 9, 18, 36 plus 9 is 45, so that should be enough. So I'm just trying to make it as big as possible. If not, I can just add to the top. So this is a good size. Let's just go down another one. You want it so that it's filled in with the seared bricks enough. So I'm going to place seared bricks on the floor, like so. Then I'm going to dig this out like so, and place more seared bricks. You want it as big as possible so it can store as much stuff as possible. This is quite a big one to start off in a world like this, early game. But I did a lot of work off camera to be able to get to this point. So let's place that, and let's place some extra cobble like so. Okay. And let's place that like that. Okay, and we just need to add in this last side, and we should be good. So let's just place in these last blocks, and the smeltery is done. Let's just go to the top. If I fit in the rest of these blocks, I can work off that off camera. But as you can see now, the controller is actually lit up, which is a good sign. Shows that it's working. So if you access it, this is the tank. I'll show you next episode, but this is pretty much what it looks like. This is the tank where you'll see what you've got in. This is the lava flow, and this is what you can smelt. But yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry if it was a bit confusing. I'm going to try and explain it next episode a little bit better. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace out.